GNGM. So this is the last model for this series, right? How to write stories better. Okay. So um I'm going to teach you how to write stories better. First thing first, use the RDCS framework. I spoke about it very well in module 6. So go and check it out if you've not done that. Number two, read out loud. As when you're done writing, read it out loud. You'll be able to figure out the mistakes you've made, maybe grammatical errors, where you should put comma, full stop, whatever it is. So read out loud. Don't just read it in your mind, okay? And understand that whatever mistake you make while reading it, your audience will also make that mistake, right? So, or those mistakes, right? So make sure as much as you can, make sure you correct those mistakes so that it will be easier for your audience to read. Because once they encounter any kind of difficulty while reading your content, they'll want to give up and just go to the next thing. The attention span of people these days really short. Okay, take out filler words. So these are words that are not needed. Like words that if you take them out of a sentence, it will not change the sentence. It will not affect the sentence. For example, instead of saying very exciting, you can just say exciting. It makes the sentence shorter and easier to read. Do you understand? Because if I say, oh, that was really exciting, or that was exciting, you know, it just makes it easier to read. If I remove the really, it makes it shorter. Do you understand? Or very exciting. If I remove the very, it just makes it shorter, makes the sentence shorter, and it doesn't really change anything in the sentence. Do not write and edit at the same time. The part of your the creativity you need to write is not the one needed to edit. So don't write and edit at the same time. Instead, write, let it sit there for some time before you edit. For me, I can let it sit there for 24 hours, 48 hours. No matter when you go back, there will be something to cut out, right? Or something to add. Okay. Have a story content bank. I'll explain this later. Then seek feedback, mostly from someone more experienced than you. Seek feedback, send your content to that person, let them check it out. Okay. How to create a story content bank. Think of your wallet, the wallet you use to save cryptocurrency. Think of that wallet as a story bank. So when you need your story, when you need any content, you go back to that bank and take it. Do you understand? Just like a traditional bank. So that's what a story content bank is, just from the name. Your story content bank can be either specific or generic. So specific, for example, if your brand is known for dropping alphas, you can stick to content around alphas, testimonials, your testimonials and from your students, testimonials from your students, from your mentees. That's being specific. That means you are putting yourself around that box. You are putting yourself in that box of okay, I drop alphas and that's it around that. However, if you want to be generic, a little bit free, you can add a little bit of fun by incorporating your personal stuff into your content behind the scene, gym, hobbies, workout. Okay. So here are the steps you need to write stories better. Step one, get an effective app for this, for documentation. Let it be something that you can easily access. It can be Google Docs, it can be your notepad, whatever it is. In fact, you can even have a physical book. Okay, just something that is easy to access. Step two, get a list of your brand TOI, that's topic of interest. For example, if you are in finance, you can talk about investments, money management, retirement, skill acquisition. For security, you can talk about phishing links, hacking, cyber security. For networking, you can talk about collaboration and positioning. For KOLs, you can talk about leadership, status quo, then POV. Like, what's POV again? Your point of view, okay? So take note of story-worthy moments in your life that spark something in you or remind you of your TOI. For example, if you're in the finance industry now, you can talk about maybe the new investment that is really nice in town or that is trendy. You can talk about it, have your own point of view. Your money management, maybe when you were maybe 5, 10 years ago, how you, because you might not want to talk about your current um your current maybe salary or income. So let's say 5, 10 years ago, your income and how you were able to, break it down in case there is somebody in that your level now. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? The retirement, maybe as people that work 9 to 5, yeah, these are the retirement plans that you have for them. Then security, asking how to prevent your phone, your laptop, your wallet from being hacked. Talk about this. There are a lot of topics, a lot of things you can talk about in this aspect. Put it in your story bank. Okay. Step 4, remember story-worthy events in your past. Can be childhood experiences, clients or customers' transformation story, industry stories, trending stories, and whatnot. You can talk about things that are trending, that are in your industry, and then you put out your own opinion concerning them. Okay. So, for example, as a ghostwriter and a storyteller, this is what my content bank looks like. A lot of things. How I started working with a top Web3 brand, how I help my students, how I help my clients, close clients, right? When I create my content, how I manage my time as a student with multiple leadership positions, a coach, and even a remote worker, and how there was a time I handled like 3 jobs at a time with school and all, how I'm able to do that. That in a way creates bond with me, like creates a bond with myself and my audience. So can't tell me now that you don't have content to post. You can't tell me you don't have story worthy moments because I just dished out a lot right from module 1 to 7. So bye. Oh, and you can always reach out to me if you want to show me something, you want me to check out something for you concerning what I've spoken about, or you want a done for you kind of thing. You want me to help you create your own content because you don't want to go through the hustle and bustle of creating your content and all. You can always reach out to me. So I'll see you in the next series. Bye.